And one of the best pieces of advice I got was they said, look, just be yourself when you get up and talk. They go, because here's a couple things. 99% of the people that are watching your video or are there where you're speaking, they don't know what you're talking about. They want to hear you talk. And if you miss something or you screw something up, they don't know it unless you tell them you did it. And so once it started getting into my head that way, and I go, you know what, that is actually good. And then I started acting that, and then it started flowing a lot better over time. But
Oddly, I can relate to that, Tom. I play the guitar, and whenever I could sit and play the guitar, and when I'm by myself, it sounds reasonable. I'm not fantastic, so I didn't pick it up until I was 30. I think it was a bit late. But as soon as someone says, like, play something for me, I would crumble, and I would every mistake. And then someone gave me the same advice. They went, "You're missing a chord or a note there, but the other person doesn't know. So just let it flow." It's the same thing. It's a performance ultimately, right? What you're doing when you stand up and you're speaking, or when you're recording your videos, or it's a performance such as playing an instrument. There's a lot of crossover there.
Oh, it is. I mean, instead of worrying about, you know, getting everything 100% correct, and now when I coach people on, because you'll see on LinkedIn, I have some of my teammates from the One Digital. They'll join me in certain segments because, when you're in the insurance business, you can't be an expert in everything. So we work in teams on everything. I'm commercial insurance. That's my specialty,
Yeah.
dealing with corporations. But we've got people that deal with individuals. They have 401ks, retirement. I mean, all these different things. And so when I go and I say, hey, I need someone to join me on the video, right away, they all act like the same thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm like, so I give them the advice I got and that I received back then. And then you'll see, like, if you watch now, you only see the final versions when I post them. But if you watch the takes on the videos, the people that I'm doing videos with, the first video is always really rough.
Yeah.
It's always really rough. And usually you get a couple of the first ones that last about 10, 15 seconds. And then someone screws up where we start laughing because, and we have this whole reel of outtakes. And so those that help me do the posting and editing, they have all these outtakes. So sometime in January, they're going to do
A
an
bloopers.
outtake video.
Oh, that'll be great. Yeah.
Yeah, of all the stuff we've done. Cause I told him, I said, hey, that'd be cool. Like, to see that, hey, the videos, when you post videos and it looks simple, right? Because you have a guy up there speaking.
Yeah.
You don't realize it's probably take 20.
Oh, until you try and do it yourself.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's probably take 20. On mine, a lot of my videos, like you'll see a lot of ones. I mean, I usually end up doing 1 or 2 takes on them with no script because I've done it so long. But when I'm doing with others, that's when you have all these takes and you look at we do them all on the iPhone and you look back and I go, oh my gosh, we did like 22 videos in the last hour. And I go, most of them lasted about 15 seconds.
I think my marketing guy is constantly on to me. I've started self-recording, but I'm so self-conscious, Tom. It's in my mind. It's in my mind, and it's very challenging. I've never posted a video of me talking. The podcast is different, right? This is a conversation between two people, so I find it easy. But the holding your phone and recording yourself, and I'm told that the ones that do the best, like not polished, just kind of hold your phone. It doesn't need to be production standard, not sat there all upright. Just walk down the street and hold your phone. And I'm walking down the street and there are people walking towards me. And I'm like, oh man, they can hear me. I look like a maniac. I can feel myself blushing talking about it. I'm going to rant.
Oh, it's happened. There was one of the outtakes. It's funny. I was at an office complex, and there's a hotel, a couple offices. They had a pond in the middle, so I was doing an insurance related, recording. And I was talking about exposures on your general liability policy. Well, I'm sitting there talking on the phone and all of a sudden I felt somebody standing here, like about 15 feet away. Right. And all of a sudden, as I'm speaking, you watch me and I look over and this woman's just looking at me. I have no idea who she is. Right. And she's just looking at me. And I'm like, oh yeah, I stopped recording right now, and it was actually a really good take, right? And I go, oh my god, this woman's standing. I go, hey. She goes, are you like a podcaster?
Are you famous? Yeah. Can I have your signature?
I go, that's pretty funny. I go, I'm not really a podcaster. I go, but I'm recording for LinkedIn content. And I go, and I was on a roll. She goes, "Oh my god, I screwed it up on you, didn't I?"
Yeah, you actually did.
I go "Yeah, you wanna be in my video?" She goes, "No, not at all." I go, "It would make some good content if I got you in, because you'll see me in my recording." I go, "I know you see me look at you." I go, "If you came in," she goes, "Seriously, I don't wanna be in it." Because that would have been pretty cool, wouldn't it? To
Yeah, it
have
would
her
be,
come
yeah.
in and say, "Okay, here she is, the one that made me stop."
Yeah, that would have been a great clip.
Yep.